Who is winning in the single family rental home game? Is it Wall Street? Is it the ma and pa? New data that just came out from Realtor.com shows how small real estate investors are winning and Wall Street is losing. Small real estate investors made up almost 60% of transactions in the last 12 months versus hedge funds, Wall Street, good old corporate America, those corporate landlords. They have been buying less homes and selling less. This is your opportunity as a small investor. Realtor.com defined the small investor as people who own 10 or fewer properties. That's most every investor here in the United States. What's interesting is the media has tried to report this as a negative because small investors are selling less homes. And these Wall Street types, it looks like they're panicking, but they're really just pivoting. What's happening is they're down almost 9% in the acquisition of their properties. Why? Debt is expensive, and they've got hundreds of billions of dollars they have to deploy. So they have to deploy them on a much bigger level. And then they've been pivoting into other asset classes, such as multifamily, such as townhomes, such as full build-to-rent communities, data warehouses, industrial. The ma and pa investor, the people who own less than 10, the regular investor has been purchasing more. But they've been purchasing more with less cash. What is that telling you? It's telling you that the market has been slowing down and that the investor has had to ask for better terms, better financing, more concessions. They've been more willing to negotiate. Once again, the large institutional investor can't sit there and negotiate on every deal like me and you can. This puts us at an advantage when rates are high. So when these rates are high, just be prepared to make more offers, go hunting for more deals, to keep looking more. Where are the large investors still playing? They are currently dominating the Midwest. They're over there in Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, Utah, Georgia, Montana. And they're making up a large percentage of these markets. In the top 10 states that I just mentioned, they've got between 15.9 to 21.2% of the market share. So I personally always want to zig while others are zagging. And what that means is I'm here in the Seattle Metro, we're out hunting for deals, but we're not going to go fight with the big investor who wants to go do 40 homes at once. We're going to go do 2. We're going to go do a duplex. We're going to build some dadoos in the backyard. These are things that the large institutional investors cannot come and compete with us. One of the next things this article talked about was it talked about how the small investor is also selling a bunch of their properties. So that is on the rise. But proportionately, investor deals as a whole are down. So what does that mean? It actually means the small investor is flipping the home. But what the media likes to do is they like to go report the statistic like a doom and gloom. The small investor is going to go in, they're going to rehab it, then they're going to turn around and immediately sell it. If not, they're going to keep it as a rental. But that creates a certain level of churn inside of the marketplace. This churn is not a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's revitalizing properties. And I don't believe this opportunity is going to continue for a long period of time. What I mean by that is expect Wall Street to start to claw back their market share as interest rates come down. So be prepared as interest rates come down to be competing with Wall Street, Main Street, and ma and pa as rates come down. So when people say, oh, when is a good time? It's always a good time when it doesn't feel like it's a good time. And that's right now. The economy is not perfect. Jobs are probably slowing down. We may or may not be in a recession. Rates are high. Well, this is when you get the best deals. This is when you sow the seeds of wealth today. So go have some fun, make all those crazy offers, share this video with someone who needs to know about this opportunity, and drop your questions and comments below. If you're here in the Seattle Metro, let's go play some games together.